a Chen ban from its GoSu, which obviously that's gonna happen because we all know Fire runs Chen extremely well. Fire taking their time on their second ban. The first two bans really dictate the game entirely, so teams should really take them into consideration while banning.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, Fire taking their sweet time with this second ban. I can understand though. There's a lot of things online.
And a Furion first pick by GoSu this time.
Yep.
How will Fire react to this? I definitely see Rasta coming for them. Oh, Brood
Oh,
Mother.
Broodmother and
Wow, okay.
One huge play.
So, this game is definitely going to be hard for its GoSu.
Well, Furion is pretty good against Brood. That's one thing.
Yeah,
He can
Sprout
those...
with sentries is pretty incredible to pick off a Brood Mother, and his ultimate clearing out Spiderlings.
Yeah. But let's see if they can actually like. Oh, Sand King for Bulba. This is gonna be a good game right here. Yeah. Bulba, the infamous solo mid Sand King every game.
I think we'll most definitely see Bulba plus a support hero going up against Brood Mother plus a support hero on the top lane. I feel
you think
like
so?
That's pretty standard nowadays. We'll definitely see that.
I don't know, though. Does Bulba really want to lane with somebody else? I mean, that's just holding back his potential, to be honest. We'll see.
Holding him down. He might give in for one game.
Okay.
So, Fire got really two strong push heroes in their first two picks. Like, those heroes are definitely the picks of the version, Rasta and Brood Mother. So, see what they follow up with in their third pick.
You know, I was listening to Cinder and Toby stream earlier today, and they were talking about how Alchemist isn't picked anymore. I feel like he could possibly make his way back into the game one of these days. He is really hard to push against. If you just lay down an Acid Cloud, you really can't go in. This thing does so much damage and makes all your armor go away.
He could make a comeback into this metagame. However, the hero requires a tremendous amount of farm to be effective, aside from Goo.
Yeah.
But if you don't get the farm, he is quite good.
Yeah. I mean, even as part of a push lineup, Goo just makes team fights such a nightmare for the other team. But we'll see. Fire are actually going to use up all their bonus time for this third pick right here.
Faceless Void.
Void. Okay, so I guess they're not going all in push.
It's kind of weird, actually. They usually run Brood on the short lane, but I don't see Void going long lane, so who knows how they're going to run this.
Yeah, I mean, Brood can still go long lane just as well, but Sentry makes that dangerous.
Sand King can definitely beat the Brood Mother if it's on Sand King's short lane, though.
Yeah. Omni Knight being the first man.
I don't want Fire having that hero along with Chen.
10 seconds remaining.
NS banned by Fire.
Radiant team banned.
I guess they're gonna go for a more passive game rather than. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Let's just forget I said that. They banned it.
Brax actually giving a comment. He thinks it's gonna be Faceless Void mid with the Rasta support. So let's see if his insight is correct here.
Rasta doesn't offer enough support though. Like maybe if it's a solo hero, the Rasta can be enough support. But if they dual lane middle, then the Rasta Void lane will probably lose pretty badly.
10 seconds remaining.
Lich ban by GoSu. Pretty. Like, they don't want Lich Void lane. That just is something they don't
Lich
want.
Void is insanely good. As a combo both early and late game.
Definitely.
Still Darkseer in the pool. You can't count out Darkseer. That could always make his way into this.
Especially on either team. DS can stop the Brood, or DS can really help the push of the Dire team.
Seconds remaining.
Hmm.
5 seconds remaining.
Fire really taking this so seriously. They want that $500.
Storm ban.
Radiant team
Storm Spirit.
That could be a good ban. Storm and Fury on together is quite strong. They could both pretty much be anywhere, and they could pick anybody off.
Yeah, and they know that Bulba loves that hero, but the thing is, Bulba's probably gonna be on Sand King, so.
Most likely.
Bulba is the self-proclaimed #1 Sand King and Storm Spirit in the world, but unfortunately, you can't play both heroes, so. It's the problem with being so good. There's only one of you.
5 seconds
You pick on Sam so much by this. Slightly,
I'm just
out of control, man.
Relaying some information, you know, like.
I understand. You're doing the play-by-play. It's no problem. Given the facts.
Yep. It's like background analysis. You know, in sports, they tell you about the player's history and all that stuff. This is all that is. Anyway, DK can be picked up by GoSu this time, so they're gonna.
They swapped lineups. Almost.
Yeah, they're jacking the lineup from last game.
Just swap out Sand King for Saker, and there you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see if Fire knows how to beat their own lineup. Ancient Apparition gonna get picked up again.
Radiant team pick.
I actually like GoSu's picks a lot more this time around. I think they have a lot more synergy.
They're a lot better than last game's picks in terms
Yeah.
of the strategy they used the picks around.
Yeah. It's really Fires that I'm kind of scratching my head at right now. I'm not really sure how they're going to lane any of this. I guess roster support probably will be what they're going to do because AA
10 seconds.
and Void doesn't really work that well together, and I don't know.
I guess we'll see, definitely. Like, I'm kinda in the dark about how Fire's gonna lane this.
Reserve time.
We could see Fire pick up an Enigma last pick. That could be pretty good. That could round out their heroes quite a bit.
I think Enigma would be the right pick here. Yeah. That's the only way I really see their lanes working out correctly.
Just waiting on GoSu's pick. How are they gonna round out their team?
Oh,
Death Prophet.
EP'd out of left field. What
So it's definitely Radiant running the push strat. It's gonna be interesting to see how well they do.
I really like GoSu's lineup. I mean, they have not just the push strat, but they have some ganking power. They have good laning power,
And also,
and they have late game.
while in Chrono, Ghosts still attack, so
Yeah.
the Crobulus was definitely a good pickup.
So I'm seeing that they need to just get their early arcane boots, mech, and pipe, and then there's not much that Scourge can do to stop them
5 seconds.
if they can get their early items.
And the ES by the Scourge team.
So Ike's Mike and can be playing that hero again, I'm guessing.
Fire could just be doing a standard 3-1-1 strat. I mean, their lineup fits it pretty well.
Yeah, Shaker, AA, and Void would be pretty decent. That means HM is going to have to go bottom. See what he does.
Okay,
Three heroes bottom.
yeah, Charlie down. I thought they would do that, honestly, because
Brood is going down too, though.
maybe it's just a gank. However, I thought they would try lane down, just because Broodmother on the short lane is really strong for the Broodmother.
Yeah.
He could farm his neutrals, he could push the lane, he's safe at his tower and his webs. Well, while it's paused, people on what hero? We have Universe playing the Nature Prophet, Painted Gold on the Death Prophet, Larry Appletime, aka Ezzy and Ezzy, on the Venomancer, GoSu 1437 on the Dragon Knight, and Bulba on his Sand King.
Yep, that's pretty expected. But we've yet to see which lane they're going to. And one thing I noticed is GoSu is actually not that together in terms of getting to their lanes quickly. That's actually a pretty big deal. Because if you're trying to get your wards up early on, the faster you move out, the more likelihood you are to get to the ward zone safely. So
Yeah, and the faster you are to get in position, the faster you are to be ahead of the other team, and you could possibly get a first blood.
yeah, exactly. So you want to move out of your base ASAP. Like before the picks are done, you should know what each person's getting and immediately move out. That's the ideal, anyways.
Sure enough, and we see Fire doing that. But going over Fire's heroes, who's playing what? Troll Chief is on the Shadow Shaman. Pretty typical. He's played that hero in almost every game I've seen him play in. He's a great Shadow Shaman player. Then we have FLUFFNSTUFF on the Ancient Apparition. Again, pretty typical. He's the support player, the captain, blah blah. JeYo, the carry player on the Faceless Void. Hannah Montana on the second solo, Brood Mother, and IX Mike 88 on his Earthshaker again.
I expected a much better game this time around. Both teams actually have late game. I like GoSu's lineup slightly better.
Yeah, I like both lineups for sure. However, GoSu's just seems to have more synergy as a lineup. The Dire team's lineup is just kind of Chronosphere and then roster wards, maybe Ancient Apparition.
And I feel like there's a lot of ways to shut down that Brood Mother as well. Every one of their heroes can basically push out against that. So it's gonna be hard for him to get those free towers that Broods really look for.
Interesting to note, the Brood Mother starts on the lane with a Soul Ring recipe.
What the? A bit strange. I feel like that works out if everything goes according to plan, but if you actually can't farm that Soul Ring recipe early on, then you're just wasting gold. So I don't know. We'll see how it works. Pig actually starting off with 3 branches and a set of tangles, so he's going to be looking for that early bottle.
Definitely, and the same for the Rasta. However, he does have a salve, just going for a little bit more safe bottle rush. Here we go. 4 heroes going down the bottom lane on the Dire side. I don't think they'll catch anybody just because the Radiant is so late to get out of their base. They're not going to go into the woods.
Pig shooting off some crypt swarms. What? Crypt swarm?
Crit swarms, carrion swarms.
What the?
5S forgets what he's saying.
No. They changed the name. Look at it.
What the hell? Why is it Crypt Swarm?
God damn it.
God damn it. Did they copyright Carrion Swarm?
I guess so.
God damn it, Blizzard.
Yeah, this is why I'm not buying StarCraft 2 expansion. They keep taking away things from Dota.
Seriously. Gosh. And it looks like Brood just went bottom to throw down a web, and now he's going to the top lane. Do webs still give vision if there's nothing around them? I didn't think they did.
I don't think they should.
They used to, so I could see the logic in putting the web there, but they don't anymore. So.
What they are good for though is you can camp the ruin without fearing dying. You know, so that's pretty useful. And also, webs, they don't take forever to recharge anymore. It used to be like a minute and a half cooldown on level 1 or something like that. And now it's only 30 seconds, so you can afford to do that.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, we're just sitting here paused, waiting for the Radiant team. Also, we see now that the Sand King is going down to the bottom lane, where he will be met by a Tri-Lance, because I don't know. They must have assumed Brood would go down and they would give all the farm to the Void on top lane, safe lane. But yeah, ultimately, that Sand King's not going to get anything done unless he lane switches.
Well, I got Ronto spamming me hate words again. Typical.
Yeah, I told him to stop messaging me. I'm just glad he did. And the game starts. Prophet starts off with an illusion room. could be annoying with that, or he could just take advantage of being able to jungle with the illusions.
You know, as much as I like the fact he got the rune, if you're gonna jungle, well, is he gonna jungle? That's the question.
He might play on the lane with Sand King since he knows
Yeah.
it's a tri lane.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remove onto from my friends list.
Steal your face.
Yeah, it's a shame. We were friends for a while, but not anymore.
If anyone starts with teleport, and he's just gonna try to harass the lane a bit. Pull creeps, obviously. They didn't ward the pull. Because the pull just gets counter-warded so easily nowadays.
Yeah, and it's a lot harder to hide your wards in Dota 2, apparently.
True,
What I'm hearing.
for the Scourge pull, you could place one sentry in one spot and counter-ward it every single time.
Good positioning by CoolHead, actually. This is very good.
Definitely good positioning. The
A lesser player, you know, somebody who's not the best in his nation, probably would have died right there.
Probably. But this is Universe we're talking about.
Yeah. Mike actually missing the last hit on that Centaur, which is kind of a shame. He would have gotten almost level 2 with that.
But as we know, Mike does not need creeps to do well on Earthshaker, having 13 CS for the entire game last game.
You wanted that.
Taking a look at the other lanes, the GK is going to actually have quite an easy time on the top lane, and if he gets his soul ring, he'll be able to push back the spider quite easily. Looking at the middle, both players are getting their bottles. Troll Chiefs is just slightly later because obviously he got the healing cell.
Yeah, and that's actually going to let PAINTITGOLD get the regen top.
That's actually really huge, getting a regen
It's
on
so
a
good
spammable hero.
for DP. Yeah, she can just constantly spam. There you go.
And the Ross is just gonna bottle crow. So, pretty smart. And Fury on TBC to the top lane. He's got a sentry ward. Nothing's gonna happen though.
Oh, that was bad.
Is that
was
sentry
bad.
in range of the tower? I don't think
No,
so.
no.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
slightly out.
Okay. Sanking pulling on the bottom lane, trying to get level since he's not gonna farm versus that tri lane.
Regeneration.
Some harass going on bottom. Bulba taking some damage from the cold feet.
Yeah. Not too much happening right now. Both teams playing a little bit safer than last game. Not many mistakes being made so far.
You know, I'm not really sure why they're pushing into Brood so hard. Like, they could be denying a lot more EXP if they brought the lane back for a little bit. Because they're not trying to take the tower yet, right? So, it's a little bit strange to me that they keep pushing the lane back into the tower.
I'm also curious if DK is actually going to buy Soul Ring. He could have bought it a while ago. He's up to 1,000 golds. Maybe he's just not going to get it. Yes, with an invis now. He's gonna walk into the mid lane, but I'm pretty sure the Death Prophet is aware of it. As ES just did walk by the sentry ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for something to happen. Looking over the CS scores, DK is definitely in the lead by about 5 CS. Void and Rasta following along, Death Prophet following along.
Yep. And actually, very interesting build by Bulba. He went for level stats instead of leveling up his Sandstone.
Yeah.
Actually, I've never seen that before.
It could be worthwhile. I mean, 2 stats, not, you know, that much, but it could potentially save his life, I guess. Brood beginning to jungle with his spiderlings. He's not going to be pushing that lane anytime soon. DK does pick up his soul ring. He's already up to 800 gold again. Void picks up his ring of health. Just standard early game items.
Yeah, and we're still waiting on who's going to actually make the first move and go for that first blood.
Oh, and Thinking actually did not pick up a level of stats. He picked up Caustic just really late.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah,
He waited until he was actually level 6 before he did that.
Yeah, he really likes getting Caustic on Thinking. It's actually really strong, and a lot of people don't actually do it yet. I'm surprised with that. Rasta will get rune. The supports of Dire doing a great job helping the Rasta keep rune control. When he doesn't get the rune, he's able to bottle crow, obviously. Pause coming out. Not really much action going on right now. Just, you know, trying to get their core early game items before anything big happens. Dragon Knight picks up his magic wand, soul ring. He'll probably grab some treads next.
Surprisingly, TC is ahead again. He's still good with that hero, even after the early regen of Painted Gold. He's up by 3 CS, and he's maybe half a level up.
That's... I guess because DP went for that regen rune.
Yeah.
At the wrong time. Like, he missed a brief wave to get it.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate, because the level 7 is actually quite significant. TC... his other shot can basically guarantee creeps now.
Oh yeah.
Every time he uses it.
Definitely. I wouldn't be surprised to see TC get aggressive on the Death Prophet actually, because if he gets a ward and a shackle, the Death Prophet is
and
die.
DP's actually out of mana right now. She can't even do silence.
TC, what rune did you get? Oh, he actually told him.
Yeah, he really did.
Huh. I guess you would have found out sooner or later.
I feel like CoolHead's Furion is a bit underwhelming right now. He's only level 3, barely even.
The hero's not having much of an impact on the game as you'd think it would, since it's top
like,
bank currently.
If he's not going to be getting kills, then he should be level 5 by now, doing the jungle. Yeah, not level 3.
He's spending too much time pulling for the sinking and trying to help the sinking. The sinking's not getting anything done. I mean, the sinking is farming relatively well considering he's against the tri-lane up to 22 CS, but...
Yeah, but then you're sacrificing a couple levels in the Furion. I don't know if it's really worth it.
The Furion's not getting anything done. He could be almost level 6 by now.
Yeah,
if he was full on jungle.
Yeah, if he just wait straight jungle build. Any message from Gino? What's he saying? He says, is there a way for Mikey to turn off those stream FPS settings on his side?
Sure, I could turn them off.
Yeah. Alright, we're back in it. This is kind of a snooze fest right now. Both teams being kind of, well, I don't want to say it, but they're not doing anything.
I expect for something to happen. I feel like the Dire's going to make the first move with the Rasta ward somewhere.
Yeah.
Both mid laners going to pick up their arcane boots. I expect Painted Gold to grab his soon. The Rasta picks this up, and now Furion TV's to the top lane. Oh, they might actually get this brood.
They're going to get the brood mother.
They're going to get the brood mother. But maybe.
Oh, Larry Appletime might be going down. Oh, he goes down too.
They do trade it. Nature's Prophet gets the first blood, but he trades the kill, which is the best situation he could have asked for since he got ganked there.
Yeah. So not the best they could have hoped for. 4037 should actually pop his ulti right now and just push the tower.
Yeah, they should try to do something.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not doing that. CoolHead should summon trees. They couldn't get the tower. I don't know what he's doing. He has Soul Ring. He can
Ooh,
make
Sankey
the
with the
wave.
gank on the Death Pop, or the Shadow Salmon in the middle.
Yeah, very nicely done there. Exorcism now popped. X Mike might be in trouble. Yeah, he's gonna
will
go
go
down.
down as well. Furion TP's in, cancels it. They could have pushed mid tower with that.
Sam with a typical flame.
Bulba with the taunts. That is just unprofessional. Somebody should tell his sponsor.
Dire's
You
middle
just
tower
see your
is under
roster.
attack.
Oh god.
I don't understand what he meant by that.
Last game, Rasta.
Oh, okay. True enough.
I really feel like 1437 wasted an opportunity there. The Brood was down. Furion was right next to him. They could have taken down that tower.
They
with-
did
with
take
the dragon.
advantage of the middle, however. They almost
Yeah, they
took
did get
Dota.
mid. They did get almost mid.
Getting
They
the
gotta kill
mid
two.
tower is slightly huge in Dota. It's more huge than getting a side lane.
Yeah.
Now, Bulba will make his way back down to the bottom lane to try to stop the Void Storm. And if the supports aren't there anymore, he most definitely can stop the farm. Yes, Arcane Boots. Things slowing down slightly again. However, the Dire can still make a move since they still have roster wards available. The Void picked up his treads. Playing kind of back right now, obviously. The supports are missing off the map.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dragonite going for a Vanguard over treads. Roster wards dropped on the mid tower. Will the Radiant react?
Radiant structures
They do
are
glare.
fortified.
No
Yeah.
TPs. They might not need them.
Dire's
Well,
Yeah,
towers.
there's no creep support. That was a little bit early on those words. I think TC also dropped them way far back.
under attack.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
Ping and Go just right clicking them one by one.
And now, there was a ping on the mid lane by the Radiant,
Dire's top tower
but I don't
is
think they're
under
gonna
attack.
react.
Yeah, they're gonna finally pick up the top tower, but Scourge can defend it if they decide to.
And the DK has no mana aside from one Soul Ring plus maybe.
Oh, is the Broodlings gonna deny it?
Oh.
Nope.
Is under
Fire is gonna burn all those Broodlings away.
And the tower does go down. Indeed. Bulba trying to do something sneaky maybe, just sitting in the woods on the bottom lane. I don't think he'd go on the void by himself though. Yes, it smoked. Nobody else. Just kind of roaming around, trying to be useful somewhere. And Furion picks up treads. What do you think about that? Treads over urn or medallion or some useful item?
I don't like it. There's so many better things you can get.
Kind of agree.
There are just way too many things that are better than that. And Senno team doesn't even have a Ring of Basilius right now. I feel like they're just really not playing together. If you're doing a push strategy, why would you not have a Bazzi ring? Like,
Yeah,
I
true.
don't know.
Very true. DK picks up his Vanguard. No boots, no treads.
Not to say they're not winning. They are ahead right now, but
Definitely ahead.
just a lot of little mistakes.
They are most definitely about to be ahead by 2 towers. I don't see this tier 1 tower staying alive much longer.
Nope. They might be able to deny it though. There's a DD on the roster.
Both teams just waiting for the right moment to strike. But Radiant team should go fast, or the Broodmother is going to take advantage and take the bottom tower. And Sand King's playing way far up on the bottom tower too, however. There they go. They go in on middle. Will it be denied? No. Death Prophet
Nope,
picks
you got
up the
it.
tower.
Has fallen.
And will they chase?
Dire's bottom
Venom
tower
wanted to
is
go,
under attack.
and he misses the Gale.
That's unfortunate.
That's the
Actually,
end of that.
what is this with Venomancers not getting their ultimates? Is that not worth it anymore?
It is high mana cost for a support Venomancer to ult and Gale, so potentially it may not be worth it anymore.
But I feel like if Furion gets Arcane Boots instead of Treads, then he would have mana for it. So I guess it works both ways. Like,
Ooh,
if you want to use it, then you can.
Furion getting picked off, trying to place a very aggressive ward in the secret stop.
I will run.
Did they actually see that ward? If they saw him place that ward, that's going to be countered right away.
If they counter that ward, then that would be so not worth it. And
Yeah.
Bulba picks up his dagger now, after stopping the Broodmiller's push on the top lane.
What does that ward actually do for them? They see people buying stuff at a secret shop. Is that actually worth a ward?
Well, they might be going aggressive on bottom lane next. I guess that could be somewhat helpful, maybe.
Yeah, but they don't really even see people hiding on the side, though, right? That's a
Yeah.
secret shot spot. Yeah.
So I mean,
Like,
it's partially helpful,
Radiant's middle
partially
tower
really
is under
awful.
attack.
Is what I'm gonna
Radiant's
declare.
middle
Alright,
tower
alright.
has fallen.
I think that's good analysis right there, Mikey.
He also died placing it. So.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
Rasta getting
see.
picked off by the nukes. After dropping the wards to defend the tower, now they can simply wait for wards to die or
Radiant's
kill
top
the
tower
wards and
is
push
under
the
attack.
balance. Since the DK does have the Vanguard, he could just tank them. But no, he will TP out, stop the dude again. Smart decision. They are ahead. They don't want to give anything else. Yeah.
Invisibility.
Death Prophet pops in this. Not sure.
There's something noteworthy here. Bulba does have his Blink Dagger, so.
I called that out.
Oh.
I'm not sure. You might have missed it because the Furon was getting picked at that same
Yeah.
time. But yeah, they might try to make something happen for Blink
Yeah.
Epi.
The thing is, he needs his level 11 for that to be really useful.
Oh, true enough. Level 11 Epicenter with Blink Dagger is huge this early in the game.
Oh,
Ooh, he blinks
huge
and catches.
going in on the FLUFFNSTUFF.
Excellent play.
That's pretty big.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And they actually might get in their tower here now. DP ulti is up.
Yeah, for sure we'll get the second tower, I think. Because the Brood can't come, really.
Ike's Mike being level 4 and no enchant on him, of course, the Chinese build.
Under attack.
He's gonna have to stay back.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, nice deny by TC.
Bottom tower has been denied.
He actually might pick the Void here, and that. Oh, but he gets his. Good save by Scourge.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know if they should have chased the Void there. They could have gotten the tower instead of getting it denied. Meanwhile, GoSu 1437 up top is at 1700 gold. We have HM on the Brood with 1400. So they're dueling it out up top. Mikey appears to have gone AFK, which is typical for Mikey. Alright, I guess I'll keep this going. Mikey's bro just came home, so. Meanwhile, 1437 rather is getting caught out up top. Bulba going in with the epicenter. He gets a double kill. Very nicely done. Pauses the game. What a bad manner, Mofo. And he's going to get a third. He's going in for Ike's Mike. And Universe is going to take the last hit on that one. FLUFFNSTUFF coming in. He's going to get picked out too. That's going to be 4 kills for Sano team, and it looks like they're going to take this game pretty convincingly if this keeps up. Void not gaining any farm right now. He just got his almost his Battle Fury, which is I guess not bad, but that's not going to do anything if they're pushing into his base. Battle Fury is a farming item, not a fighting item. So top tower goes down, and are they going to keep going? DP ultimate is up.
Is under attack.
Nope, looks like they might go towards mid instead. Bulba's gonna be very happy to find a regen rune bottom. Just gonna pause it. Alright, taking a look at their CS, 121 on 1437, 76 on Bulba, 67 on Painted Gold, and 98 on TC and the Shadow Shaman, JeYo with 85 on the Void, and Brood actually kind of struggling, 72 on him, so that's pretty awful considering his only purpose is to push and farm early on. So at this rate, I really don't see Scourge coming back into it unless there's like the biggest Chronosphere ever, because all the heroes are underfarmed and under leveled. IX Mike doesn't even have level 6 yet, so even if there's a perfect Chrono that catches 5 people, they can't really follow up with it. So really have to see how they play this, but
Is under attack.
Bulba going in on bottom lane stuns the Void, but he actually backtracks everything so he doesn't take any damage.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to mute my microphone for a minute or so. Anyways, yeah, that manner paused by Bulba after the double. Uncalled for.
Yeah, it really is.
The Venom gets picked. I was watching the Void. He got sprouted. However, they're gonna get the Fury on now. Turn around on him. AA ults. Oh, stunned by Sand King. Will Fury on live? He does have max.
There's another fissure up. Oh, bad fissure, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So yeah, that is something Scourge desperately needed since they were down by quite a bit.
Yeah, finally doubles their kills up to 4 from 2. Meanwhile, 1437 has his Maelstrom up top. They really like that Majonier DK build, these Americans. It's not bad, I like it.
Yeah. So I guess every DK is gonna be going this build nowadays.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah.
We got level 2 ultimate now on DP, and of course Bulba is level 12, so he's gonna have his combo up and running.
Void picks
They
up
should
the
make
Battle
him.
Fury. That's pretty huge.
It's useful, but it might be too late because he has to pick up another item after that to really be able to do much.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they might be losing their Raxes before then at this rate. It looks like they're not going to waste the DP ulti, and they're going to save it for the next tower, I think. And if they can stick around and chip away at that tower, it's a good plan. All this time, 1437 is getting free for him.
Attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright,
Dire's
Larry Appletime picking up that tower kill mid.
Okay, well, unless we get a good AA ult with a good Void ult, this is looking really grim
Yeah.
for the Dire team. Sorry everybody about the pauses with me not talking, although some people probably enjoyed that. Void goes in with the Chrono, AA ult pops off, hits
Actually, that's a
DP.
really good AA ulti, hitting all 3 people in that Chrono Sphere.
Really what they needed.
Wow! IX
Definitely
Mike with
good.
the Echo Slam.
Ooh, here comes the Epi though. Fluff and
Epicenter
stuff goes
is
down.
gonna go in, and he actually might die though. He's out of mana. Actually, no. He popped his Arcane Boost. Can he catch him? Can he catch him?
They will catch him, yeah,
Oh
definitely.
my goodness!
No dagger,
Bulba
no
gonna go
assist.
down as well, and that's a
Oh,
team
and IX
wipe.
Mike with the
IX
pause.
Mike with the pause.
Got him back.
Touche.
Bulba with the touche. So this game
Well, I
far
mean,
from over.
You gotta be able to take it if you're gonna dish it out.
Sure
So
enough.
Bulba at least, you know.
Just I want to point out that was really huge by the Dire. 5
Yeah.
man wiped him.
Yeah, and this Void is farmed up another 1200 after off that fight, so he actually might get some items this game.
Yeah, and that was a level 1 ultimate by the Void. Keep in mind, he'll have level 2 ultimate next fight.
Yeah.
And did the AA? No, AA is still level 7 reluctantly. But
Wow,
if
he's
the
so
AA
under level
Yeah.
fluffing stuff.
If the AA gets level 11, that will be huge for the Dire team.
Yeah. Yo, they should change the name to Water to counter fire. Maybe they have some better.
Whoa, we were actually gonna do that on our team. We were gonna be either Hardstyle, Water, or Horizon. And we went with Horizon.
You should just change your name to Water just for your match against fire, so you can counter them. It's good luck.
True enough. Well, Dire did get the 5-man wipe, so the Radiant's going to be reluctant to do that again, I think. However, the Radiant, keep in mind, they are still extremely farmed. Like, they're still out farming the Dire by almost 10k. So as long as they engage these battles properly this time, which I think they will, then they should be okay. And things are still looking bad for the Dire.
Most definitely. So Painted Gold with this ultimate up, he's going to pop it soon. There goes the Dragon Knight form.
So here we go. Round 2 from the Radiant.
Dire's structures
Glyph is popped. ES looking to fissure. Doesn't fissure yet. Push is still coming strong. Rasta picked up his dagger, however I don't like it in this situation. Just gonna toss that. Void goes in.
Void going to
Chrono
go off
on
and
the
only
Death
gets one
Prophet.
person at a time. This could be bad. Painted Gold is going to disappear though.
Could be bad, however, could be good. The Veno used his ultimate, missed.
Oh wow, and
Bulba
actually
actually
Bulba with the
nothing.
kind of a weak sauce ultimate there, he's going to get called out.
So Radiant's really falling apart in these fights. Echo goes off, picks off the Sand King.
But Void going in, he might actually just have
backtracks.
time walked into his death.
Need backtracks. He will live. He gets out.
Yeah.
Venomancer goes down by the Brood Mother, and we could see the end of Ross or Furion here as well. DK's not in position.
Yeah. DK's
Oh my
still
gosh,
fighting.
the Fire team is just looking so strong right now. Look how weak the
Ike's
heroes
Mike
are.
with no mana unfortunately. Otherwise they'd be able to pick off this 1437 right here.
Incredible. That team fight was incredible. GoSu
Yeah.
messed up really badly, but Fire played that so well. Like, oh man.
And look at this, 3,300 now on the Brood.
Yeah. Wow. Like, I don't know. Fire is just so strong.
Yeah, and I think that's a net gain of about 0 for Sentinel team. Actually, they went down about
Yeah,
5.
they went down about 1,200 gold on the gold graph, so...
1,200.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are catching up. The Dire is catching up. And Brood picks up his BKB. That's actually really big as well, because unless he gets sprouted in fights, he's going to wreak havoc.
Yeah, I mean, Sentinel's still way out farming them, but just momentum right
their
now.
farm
It's
is just, it's irrelevant right now, because Scourge has just such good team fights going on. Like, maybe if the Dire loses a team fight, then the farm will kick in for the Radiant, but for now, it's...
Yeah.
it's
Well, the thing
looking
is,
pretty even.
Radiant only has to win one team fight, and then they got Raxus. So that's what they're thinking right now. It's
True.
like, all right, if we just do this right one time, then we got the game.
Very
but
true.
if they keep failing, then of course they.
But if they fail another fight, this Void is gonna have BKB, and that's
Yeah.
something they don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gearing up for another push middle, and unless they can get their ultimates coordinated, it's just gonna be the same thing. I feel like last fight, the Void missed everybody but the Death Prophet in the Chrono, and the fight still went in their favor.
I don't understand why this is so hard. I mean, actually, Bulba didn't do the best.
Radiant's
Yeah,
So-
the Venomancer and the Sand King both whiffed on their ultimates,
Yeah.
for sure. The tower's gonna go down.
Tower
this
finally
time, and
goes
the
down,
pipe
that's
is
big.
finally popped. Like, they didn't pop pipe in the last 2 fights, but we'll see how this goes. Void's looking to go in.
Void is going straight in. He's gonna actually chrono 3 people, but the
Chrono's
group
the AoE
is
hero.
too.
No Venomancer ult this fight, and yeah, the Void will
Oh,
go down.
Void might be going down. He's
Okay,
down.
this is what Radiant needs.
Yeah.
Void buys back, however. This could be turned.
Bulba with the epicenter, he's gonna be able to take off TC. Maybe one more hit. Stun. Yep. He's
Yeah,
down.
he gets it in that time for sure. But the buybacks are coming out. So Rax will stay alive for now. That's something that's going in the Dire's favor.
Yeah. Yeah. And now they can push back out.
You gotta think, Dire needs levels more than they need farm right now. Their team fighting is just going so well for them. They're so coordinated that if they can get level 11 on the ES and the AA, their team
Yeah,
fights could go
yeah.
10 times better.
And Shaker actually at 1500. This is like richer than I've ever seen
Yeah,
an
this
Ike's
is like
on Shaker.
4 times the farm he had last game.
Yeah.
However, the DK is up to 3,600 gold. He's looking to get another huge item fairly quickly. Let's see. Here
Well,
still has max.
he's gonna have to finish off his Junior or get a BKB. I think one of those two is gonna be.
I
His,
feel like he'll get BKB seems... It feels like he doesn't need a BKB right now. To me.
Okay.
He will need one eventually, but I don't think he needs one right now.
He might go Relic. Like, you never know. He did just farm up to 3,900. If he buys BKB, I feel like it's a waste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's the BKB.
I don't know.
So-
Like,
The ES doesn't have dagger. The only thing doing magic damage to him right now is AA. And is he getting disabled in these fights by Rasta?
No, it's usually Chronosphere, so
Yeah.
I don't even know if that.
Yeah,
doesn't-
I don't agree with BKB right now. Unless he's just gonna man up and go in. But he's been doing that anyways. So yeah. Kinda...
Invisibility.
I guess...
It's questionable. It's
Yeah,
questionable.
questionable decision.
But he has level 16. That might be part of the equation that he thinks he's gonna be able to do that much more with the splash if he's not disabled. So.
So, Radiant did sort of win that fight, forced a lot of buybacks last fight. But they're still reluctant to engage because Dire has proven that they're a force to be reckoned with in these fights. And now we
And
see
Dire
them
going for a smoke,
Yes.
yeah. He
smoking
might be able to do
around,
something good.
Trying to catch them off guard. They're just... I don't know, man. They're a team to look out for.
I think they can do it. I think they can do it. If he gets a good Chronosphere, this is
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
big.
definitely.
There's
They're
four
not
people
gonna
like that.
expect
He
them.
can get all those heroes right there
If
if he goes in the right time.
This could be really
He should
huge.
go. This is the time. Well, no, now 1437 is
they
up.
gotta
way
go
too-
before the pipe is popped. Definitely.
This could be huge. Like there's so many chances right
The
now.
Void's going.
There's
Boy
Void
catches him.
three heroes, not too bad at all.
Catch. What a huge catch. Pipe doesn't go off again.
And Bulba is gonna go down without even popping his ultimate.
And they both fight back. They're coming back.
Back to the fight.
But meanwhile, 1437 doing huge damage now on the
Void-
Void. Void's gonna be able to get out.
Oh my gosh. He got out. Rasta gets
Unfortunately,
hit.
TC is gonna go down. I
Maybe-
think.
Oh my god, the fissure. So good. Oh my
Oh,
god.
12
10
HP.
Wow. They all get out of that
Radiant's
fight.
bottom tower is under
But
attack.
now, the Radiant team still has the
Yeah, this is bad.
That Rax is
Exit
bad.
down. Rax is gonna go down so quickly. It's popping the glyph. They gotta go in right now. They have to go in
No
right
fissure, but
away.
what else will they do?
Radiant's bottom tower
Ancient
is under
Oaths
attack.
is still level 1, and Pipe is off.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna be losing this Rax unless they can take
Void
down this
mans up.
DP. They are manning up. This is what they need to do.
Epi goes
But
off.
Epicenter goes off. It's huge,
Epi.
and that might
That's
be
the game right there. It's gotta be.
Well, they might
well.
play
It's at least
on.
Rax. It's at least Rax.
Void bought out. That's not good. Like, they're
Dire's
gonna lose
middle
those
barracks
racks
are
regardless
under
of Void
attack.
playing out, and they can't push another lane right now. Questionable buyback.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
The game looks so close, but the farm difference. All over the farm
Radiant's
graph.
top tower
Like,
is
look
under
at
attack.
10,000 gold again almost. And now they might even get Roche.
Yep.
Looks like Dire's gonna try to stop this. They want to go down with a fight. Radiant's gonna back off a Roche smartly. They don't want to fight in a Roche pit. Pinging the Earthshaker. Will they try to catch him?
You know, I feel like this whole support yes thing might not actually have been the best this game.
I don't
'Cause,
think it was support though. I think
Ancient Apparition did most of the ward buying. Yeah.
Did he?
ES didn't
Yeah, I
get
guess
much
so, I
farm,
guess
yeah,
so, huh?
But he didn't buy wards this game, so he could.
I
get
just feel
that
like
though.
Sand King is such a bigger factor in this game than the Shaker is because
for
of the-
sure. For sure.
But Sand King was ran as a completely different role. ES was just kind of a sit behind you carry type.
Yeah, yeah.
Sand King is more of a solo get your dagger, go kill shit type, basically. And ES does have his dagger now, and he is level 11. This next fight could go for Dire victory, but it's got to go well again. So we'll see how it plays out. Smoke.
All right, smoke coming out from Spire. They're gonna go for another jump. That's gonna be
Void's
very
going from the
important.
front this time. Pipe
No,
is
he's gonna go
popped.
around again,
Dire's
which is the smart thing. He needs to go back and catch the Sand King, but he's so well positioned this time.
Why
he knows
is-
not to get caught. Actually, he's getting pinged. Did they see him? No, that was him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Pinging himself.
So the Dragon Knight used his ultimate. The pipe was popped. The Death Prophet did not go in. Miscoordination perhaps. BKB popped on the Dragonite. They're going on the Faceless Void. I think he'll just time walk out. Yeah, definitely time walk out. Brood goes on the Venomancer, but he gets out by the skin of his teeth.
And AA goes down.
That's not good.
Dragon Form will be down soon. Ghosts will not. They could potentially keep pushing this, but there's still Chronosphere.
Yeah, Ike's might need to get his ultimate off, but he has no mana. He has only enough mana to get his combo off once, and barely that.
Yeah,
so
it's just gonna be an all or nothing Echo here, I feel like.
However, the Radiant is reluctant to push again. They keep backing off. They just don't feel safe doing this. Which I can definitely agree with, since Dire still has everything and they don't want Dire getting back into this game.
What do you think though? Like, if this game potentially does go another 20 minutes,
Who do you think will have the advantage at that point?
I think Sentinel still is going to keep the advantage just because they have the racks down, and Void is going to be having less farm because of that. He's not getting much money off mid lane.
true, very true.
We're just going to be getting more income on the Sentinel side.
He also bought back twice when he could have just gotten his BQB.
Yeah.
So
He does have level 3 Chrono though. Like, the Dire's getting the levels they need. They just need to initiate these fights as well as they have been. And another smoke is popped. They're going to try to get another jump off. They could be expecting it this time though. Bulba's in really good position. Smoking all the way around. What is this? They're going crazy right now. Well, yes, gonna grab an Invisor.
Invisibility.
this, if he can catch the Death Prophet and one or two other heroes, it goes on the DP again. Ghost and Pipe is popped.
Epi's
Bulba's
going off.
he's going off. He's gonna
Oh,
go in.
Chrono just gets the Broodmother, nothing else.
That is the game right there. That was not
That's
what they needed.
very bad.
Like, JeYo has been doing great all game, but that Chrono just completely screwed them over.
Yeah.
And now they'll
Probably get a free rack. They're going on the Troll Seed.
TC is gonna go down.
yeah. Oh man.
Some really great defense by the Dire, but it's just not enough. Radiant's too far ahead.
And there's a triple on 1437. Gonna probably steal this game.
You know, imagine if Scourge had been the one to pick up the DP this game. I think it would have totally looked different. DP was such a huge factor. They couldn't fight, really.
Really?
Like, you honestly think DP was the biggest factor of the Radiant team?
Well, the DK getting free farm all the time was very nice, but DP allowed him to fight 4v5 for that long, so that 1437 could just keep pushing by himself.
See, I don't so much feel like it was Death
Prophet. Death Prophet was a good pusher, but I feel like the plays by Bulba and having that early dagger and Universe with the mech and being able to teleport anywhere.
Yeah, all those things really contributed.
I feel like the Furion and the Sand King were definitely MVPs of that game.
But 1437, I mean, he got free farm, complete free farm for a good 15 minutes, I would say. So, there's not much you can do against such a farm TK. But it was good, really good attempt by Scourge. I mean, we thought they were going to lose for most of the game, and they actually fought back for a while.
Alright, going black screen. If you're watching the stream, please don't join the game. We'll just have to remake, and it'll just take longer in general. If anybody saw the password there, like, just please watch the stream. You're not going to be able to ops.
And if you're on tilt, then fuck you.
So we have over 200 viewers. It's not bad for
Not
the
bad.
finals of a North American tournament.
Yeah, Fire's got a lot of fans. They're all here to see Ike's Mike, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, these two teams are pretty much ahead of everybody else in North America right now in terms of international publicity, and they're quite strong teams for sure. So, I mean, it's a good series. Final game of the SECS finals for $500, $100 second place. It should be a great last game.
All right, Painted Gold with an interesting name there. It's actually gold.
Painted Gold. What's so interesting about it? It's the same name he's had, man.
No, it's interesting because it was actually gold. He's on yellow, so it actually looks gold.
Jeez.
There's no yellow.
Wait, what?
He's on Dire Team, man.
Yeah, he's on that like new gold color. I don't know what it's called. You know how gray isn't gray anymore? It's like this yellowish color. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, not a big deal. Whose pick is it? It's CoolHead.
Yeah. So they
GoSu,
do get first
CoolHead.
pick again. Maybe first pick is dictating the outcomes of these games. Whoever gets Fury on seems to win.
Yep. Are they all leaving or something? What's going on?
They're reconnecting to the game, I believe. I hope they're not leaving. Yeah, there goes the ban.
There we go.
Tidehunter ban again. Pretty standard. Ravage is kind of good. However, it doesn't have much of an effect as it used to. I'd say a few weeks ago it'd be more effective than it is right now in this metagame.
Yeah.
And an anti-mage ban. Typical ban, obviously. Strongest carry in the game currently.
And they all reconnect, by the way, because there's a bug right now with the new patch. You can't see all the heroes. Like, you don't know what's banned, what's picked. You may not be able to pick a certain hero, so you have to relog. Also, if anybody on the Dota 2 development team is listening, the US East server is really laggy right now, always spiking. If like these could get fixed soon, it'd be really appreciated by all the people playing beta.
True that. And of course, add those damn legacy keys for Invokers so people can play it.
Yeah, so Bulba could start picking that hero every single game.
Yeah, I think I've messed up Ghost Walk like 8 times already because I keep pressing V and I just die because it's not V. Jeez.
Jeez.
Alright, I don't know why he's thinking so hard. This is the same first couple picks as always. Can't be that hard.
Okay, yeah, he just reconnected. That's why it took so long. He'll probably ban pretty quickly. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't have to remake. Okay, there's the Chen ban. Obviously we're gonna see the Chen ban. Like, it'd be nice to see Fire using their strategy. I think everybody would like to see that because it's just so dominant and they run it so well. But I don't think GoSu wants to see that for sure.
I wonder though, is Hannah Montana not confident on Enchantress? Because there's some teams that actually prefers Enchant for that type of strategy over Chen. But it seems like they're not willing to run it. Alright, first pick. I'm
Ban
guessing
Furion.
it's going to be Rasta.
I'm thinking Broodmother first.
Really?
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess so.
Bulba can play Broodmother extremely well. Obviously, he plays almost anything extremely well.
Yeah.
But his Broodmother is definitely good. He played it versus XP and Lotus team in the European tournament. I forget what it's called, Best of Europe. And he had 120 CS at 15 minutes, I think. So yeah, he plays it extremely well. I expect nothing less than greatness out of his Broodmother.
Of course, TC is going to get his Rasta again, though, this way.
Oh yeah, I don't see them skipping Rasta on the Radiant team for sure.
It's just a matter of what they pick with it is the problem right now. Possibly Rasta NS, but I don't think Fire runs NS. And I don't think they would run it against a Broodmother, because that's just one lane you can't ever gank.
Yeah. Well, still waiting on this pick.
Potentially Rasta ES or Rasta Crystal Maiden.
Is what I'd expect.
Thing is, it seems like Scourge doesn't really like ES very much, so they might not even.
I think ES
Keep
is
it ES
definitely a valuable top 3 pick in this game since there is a Broodmother.
Yeah, I guess so. More so because of the Brood, but
Yeah, for sure.